Break down limiting beliefs. Your thoughts shape your reality and they're the only thing preventing you from achieving all you've ever desired. If you're afraid of being rejected, you'll need to overcome limiting assumptions about your own self-worth and abilities. Do you believe that your worth is reflected in your ability to be rejected? It isn't the case. Do you think you're unworthy of a meaningful career? Yes, you are. These are the beliefs that you must recognize and modify. 2. Let go of the past. Many of our limiting views are based on our past experiences, yet unless you live there, your past does not dictate your future. If you're wondering how to overcome rejection phobia, you've probably been rejected before and taken it personally. You must let go of the past, accept the grief and shame you experienced, and understand that rejection does not make you any less deserving of happiness. 3. Change your story. You may replace your limiting beliefs about rejection with powerful ones that move you ahead instead of holding you back once you've torn down your limiting beliefs. Catch yourself saying negative things to yourself and replace them with positive ones. You are entitled to a fulfilling career and a happy relationship. Failure does not imply that you are unworthy of these benefits. You change your life when you change your tale. 4. Build inner strength. Successful people experience failure on a regular basis. The difference is that they rapidly recover, learn from their mistakes and return to the game. How are they able to achieve this? They all share one quality: inner strength. They believe that life happens to you rather than to you happening to it. They can reinterpret problems as opportunities and develop a profound, irresistible belief in themselves because of this attitude. 5. Shift your focus. Another crucial alteration you must make in order to learn how to overcome rejection fear is your concentration. Energy flows in the direction of attention. People who fail focus on what they have to go through. People who succeed focus on how it will feel at the end, Tony explains. Concentrate on the good end result and the concrete, straightforward steps you can take to get there and you'll get it. 6. Control your emotions. Do you have power over your emotions or do they have control over you? Whatever triggers your fear of rejection, it's an emotion like any other that can be controlled. Learn how to recognize your emotions, accept what they're telling you and then make a breakthrough. This is how you will learn to overcome your fear of rejection. 7. Write out the worst possible outcome. Step 2 is to write down the worst-case scenario for the anxiety condition. Answer the question, what is the worst conceivable thing that can happen as a result of this problem, on the right-hand side of the page. It's possible that you'll lose your money, your relationship, your work, your investment, your health or your reputation. Make a note of whatever it is. Steps 1 and 2 will begin to relieve the stress that creates worry right away. What we've discovered is that most of the anxiety and tension connected with worry stems from a fear of encountering the worst-case scenario. You will notice that once you have written down the worst-case scenario, you will gradually cease worrying. 8. Begin improving on the worst. Step 4 is to get started right away on improving the worst. After resolving to accept the worst-case scenario if it occurs, consider all you can to prevent the worst-case scenario from occurring. Your mind will be calm, clear and capable of creative thought, once you have stopped worrying and resolved to accept the worst. You are now in a position to do something positive since you have conquered your fear. Remember that concern is nothing more than a persistent sort of fear brought on by indecision. Purposeful action is the only true remedy to worry. You'll be so preoccupied with dealing with your problem that you won't have time to worry. Your confidence, boldness and sense of control will return as you take action and your fears will fade away. 9. Reject negative self-talk. After being rejected, it's easy to fall into a routine of self-criticism. I knew I'd screw that up, I didn't prepare enough, I talked too much, or I'm so boring are some of the things you might say. However, this only serves to strengthen your view that the rejection was your fault, when in reality it may have had nothing to do with you. If you believe you'll be rejected because you're not good enough, your anxiety can follow you around and become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Positive thinking does not necessarily result in a favorable outcome, but it can help you gain a better perspective. You're more inclined to believe in your own ability to attain your goals, if you encourage and support yourself. If things don't work out, exercise self-compassion by telling yourself what you would say to a loved one in a similar scenario. 10. Talk to a professional. Rejection can have long-term consequences. It is possible to overcome rejection concerns on your own, although expert assistance might be helpful in some cases. If you're afraid of being rejected, it might be time to see a therapist.